Okay, so I have one set made. The power supply 150 watts, and that's the first panel I made, which turned out pretty well, I think. I will cover this area here. There is insulation tape. Okay, I did this previous one, this LED light. This is the power supply 150 watt for 24 volts, 6.25 amps from the mains power to the DC power. And I have a nice quick disconnect clamp. This is the quick connect and quick disconnect clamp, 2 channels. So I can put in the, doesn't matter which side. Okay, there is an interesting sound. Okay, doesn't matter which side goes where, as long as they match. So that's the power supply. This is the first panel I made. I will cover this part here so it's not so open, but I think it turned out pretty well. Only one mistake I made here. I wanted to put them in zigzag, one left, one right, but here this one I put them the same, but it doesn't really matter. These lines I tried to align them as good as I could, and a bunch of wires here. I should keep this part more open so the lights are not covered. That's the wiring mess. And the back of the panel, screws one up, one down. I just thought about it to make it like this. So it's 2 L profiles, 40 mm here and 20 mm here, I think. And then another smaller U profiles too, so it's like 40 millimeters, 50, 60 plus 40, that's 100 millimeter, and each LED strip is 10 millimeter wide, so they fit exactly 10 strips. And all this is connected to that quick connect, quick disconnect. So after that, I'll put this in the background here so it's like more interesting. After that, I thought I'll buy another one. After this, I thought I'll buy another one because they look really good. I did a few tests. I think they look better than these lights, and I will show you a comparison now. Right now, I'll show it on the screen. Can you guess which one is with these lights? These are the lights, existing lights, panels. So these lights are 40, existing lights are 4000 Kelvin and CRI 90 plus, but these ones, the new ones, are CRI 97, but they are 3000 Kelvin. So it's harder to match them with natural light and the phone light, so I might leave these lights here as they are on the desk. But for cooking, for the kitchen, I will use these lights. So the same as before, 24 volts SMD 2835, 70 LEDs per meter, 14.4 watts per meter, IP20, so it's not water resistant. CRI 97, this is the pattern, the diffusion pattern, 3000 Kelvin, 864 lumens per meter. So this strip is 5 meters. Okay, so because it's 5 meters, I will have 8640 lumens. Maybe it's too much, I don't know. Something about power saving, it's The power saving, it's actually not that great on this thing. This is the barcode, product code, order code 7835C//W from ONE LIGHT EU. This is not sponsored. I bought them with my own money, but it's the only thing I had here. There are other better brands for high CRI lighting strips, but I didn't want to order them from far away and wait for too long, so I will put links in the description with really good LED strips. I don't know if you can find this brand especially, but there are some really good brands for this high CRI. CRI is Color Rendering Index, and this, the closer to 100 the better. Looks more like natural light. Also the word here, full spectrum, these two words give you an idea that this is a close to natural looking light. A close to natural looking light. It cannot be exactly the same as natural light, but for LED it's big enough. So let's open this thing. There's not much there. That's the code. ONE LIGHT 7835C//W, 14.4 watts per meter, 24 volts. This is important to know which power supply to use. 70 LEDs per minute. This 110 meters of this will be 144 watts, and the power supply is 150 watts. It's a bit at the edge here. The power supply might not work very well or overheat. It's still under the nominal wattage, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't use them very much. They will be mostly turned off, but if I see that the lights are too powerful for the power supply, I will really just remove one of these here. So this is half meter, one line. Each line here is half meter, so that's gonna be about 7.5 watts. So it will be 144 minus 7.57. It will be 139, and it's about, you would want to have the the power supply around at 90% of this. So not 150 watts, but 90% of this, and minus 10%, it would be like 135. Hope I don't say it wrong here. I think they exaggerate sometimes. They say minus 20%, but yeah, they exaggerate. They say it should be at 80%, but I think that's really too much. At 90% should be fine, I believe. So I might have to remove one of these. It's very easy. I just have to disconnect on the edge here. I disconnect one, or maybe I put a switch. I could put some switch there. So the other side of the package, nothing exciting here. Let's see. It's the same as before. There is nothing else. It smells interesting. It has this toxic glue smell, which smells nice, but it's probably not good to inhale that stuff. But yeah, the smell also of the glue, this tends to smell for a while, but eventually it fades away. The lights I have, they also have this strange smell. It smells like the mobile phones in the old times, especially like my first pager, when I got a pager, it smelled like that. This is specifications, installation, procedure with the cutting every 10 centimeters, soldering it, plus minus, pretty easy. If you put them in parallel, you can really run wires between them. I like to put them in parallel, not in series. So this is blank. Don't need this. And light. Very simple. Comes with wires already tinned, very nicely tinned. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. And it has this label here, the same label as on the box and on the package. It smells, it smells a bit strong. Okay, so unwind them and test them. I want to see first if they work, and then we start installing them. It's a bit difficult to run this thing. It's on the floor. Ah, this is a nice way. Put your finger in the middle. Almost. Okay. So all this stuff will go here. You have the wires plus minus. Every 10 centimeters you can cut it from here to here. But if you see another 10 centimeters, 20, another 10 centimeters, 30, 40, and at 50 centimeters you have a soldering here. So what I like to do, I like to, instead of cutting them, I desolder. Oh, the thing fell. Yeah, I like to desolder them so it's more of a natural split between them. Okay, so I'll try the power supply. This is how I connect it. It's really nice to use this quick connect. So I connect the red to red. Simple. Red goes to... That's all. And now wait for it. Okay, I will leave it like that. Okay, so most important, the other end should not touch each other, just like that. Okay, so I will turn off the lights, set the white balance to 3000 Kelvin. Now when I turn the lights back on, they will look a bit bluish. That's fine. Okay, turns off the lights. Okay, and now they should be, the color should be correct. Color temperature should be nicely and correct. Don't know how to show you this better. Have this unicorn. Okay, so I'm gonna put the unicorn there. Let's zoom in. Yeah. The light is really strong, but they get really hot also. Unicorn surround unicorn. Don't know how to call this, but the colors look very bright. You see, the colors look really pleasing, I believe. These reds, even the greens, everything looks really nice. So I'll do a quick comparison with the main lights. Now it's at 4000 Kelvin, and this is the unicorn with the existing lights. It looks better now because they're all on panels, but once these lights will be on the panel, they will look much nicer. I think they are both really good actually anyway. So let's build the second panel. I'll make another panel just like that and then do another test. Okay, time to cut them. These lights also look pretty good. Okay. Disconnected from the power supply. We got hot from the LEDs. Interesting. Is it the tape also? Because I run them without sticking them to anything. Look, it's from each chip. Ah, no. No, it's not like this. Where it is, yeah. Okay, while the soldering iron gets hot, I use the, actually I don't need to use the paste, nothing. all I do, this is important now, clean your hands. This part pull down, this part pull up, up and down. So it's like this. You go up with this side, down with this side. Not ready yet. Helps to use a bit of the paste. Yeah, it's not exactly perfect, but here it's pretty nice. Okay, somebody fell. Okay, so they're all and isopropyl alcohol 99%. Move away this. I don't have much tape left, hope it's enough. I don't know what is on to this electrical tape, I always had some around. Okay, seems like it might be just enough. Oh no. Okay. Careful with your fingers while you do this. And I'll put these two first. In the same order. Perfect. Okay. minus, plus, plus, minus. It's easier to connect them like this. Okay, next row. So we have plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus. We have now plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus. So it's much easier to connect them. I align to this point. Press down and keep here. I think it's pretty good. let's speed it up a little bit. Wow. Okay, next one. Pretty good so far. I like it. this one is gonna be more difficult because it's higher. Okay. So this one, but okay, we do what we can. One left, and I will put the same wire on the top. It doesn't really matter, I will remove them anyway, but okay, let's be. perfect. Wow. Okay, this from here it went a bit out of alignment, but okay. So now I have to wire. Goes like this. Minus plus plus minus minus plus plus minus minus plus plus minus minus plus plus minus minus plus plus. I will solder them and we get back to could use a pliers, it gets really hot. To make one extra small. Okay, looks decent. They are all in parallel red. And now let's put the black in parallel. So it's gonna be here. Start here. And last one. Okay, everybody, I have the main wire. I should thin it first, so I don't have all these pieces here, but I don't have much solder, so I don't want to risk running out of solder. Not much solder, very few pieces. Okay, I think it's enough. Okay. Okay. These will connect to the clamp. Okay, main positive and negative, they will come here. Ready to test this. Let's see if it works. Could make them a little bit shorter. Let's try power test. Let's see. Oh no, I forgot to connect one. One is not working. The third one. Okay. I think it's the positive here. The last piece. Still not. Sometimes this doesn't stick to make the connection. If the wire gets burned from too much heat, it could do this. Before I forgot to disconnect the stuff, but the power was off. It was just some residual power. So yeah, I'll disconnect them every time. Okay. Oh yeah. That's it, powerful. Do it like this better. So with my unicorn changing the color temperature to 3000 Kelvin. Looks pretty good. Okay, from this side. Okay, now this is the new panel from one side, new panel from the top, my hand holding it. Okay, so new panel from the top, see, above, from the side the same way as the usual desk lights work. Okay, from the side. I'll try to keep it in the same position, same place. So the new light, it's now, this is the new light with the pliers in front. Okay. Could even put some car. This car. So this is the new light. This is 3000 Kelvin. Color temperature 3000 Kelvin, and this is the detail you can see. And now I'm going to switch. Now I'm going to switch to the other one, to the desk one, the old one, 4000 Kelvin. First, color temperature, 4000 Kelvin. And now, okay, I think it's, I don't know. I think the new one is nicer. Okay, I stopped the recording, so I do adjusting white balance. This is the old light. And I could even combine them like this. This is the old light, only one light. And that's my hand there. I don't know which one you think looks better. I'm not sure. I think it's the new one looks nicer. So let's bring the new one again. Oops. Changing color temperature. Okay. So I put the new one in the same position as the old one. It's exactly in the same place as the old one. And I think the new one looks much better, don't you think? Wow. So I will replace the lights, I will use the new one. When I zoom out, it's really in the same position. Everything is the same. I keep them like this. So that's the old light is on the tripod, old light is on the stand, and new light. Okay, so let's do one more test. So I keep them close to each other. So I turn on white balance 4000. That's the old light. I will be zooming in now. The old light. Turn it like this so you see better. This is the old light. It's nice to put it around. So old light is off and color temperature to 3000. Wow. I think it's much better than you want. Okay, I even stopped the recording now to make sure, but it's exactly in the same position. I will check later, but I think it's pretty obvious that this is gonna be the new light. So I have two of these. Two lights now. It looks pretty good. Yeah. So I'll replace them. I will install this thing. These mounting points, I'll put them on the stuff here. Hope they're far from each other. Far enough. Okay. This is really powerful. Yeah. First I have to unplug. Okay. Unplug the power supply. And just to be safe. And I think this can go something like this. Oh, perfect! It fits perfectly. Okay, so this fits like they were made for each other. That's the connector. It goes in perfectly. So now I need to use a normal screw, a machine screw. And the wire here, I will cut the wire from the old one, somewhere here, okay, here. Okay. Old power is out. Worked pretty well, but the new one is much better. And now I have to prepare these ones. Maybe a bit of tinning. I have one more of these things. Easy, quick connect. No wire is uncovered. And I have these bolts. So I'll put, okay, let's do it now. Okay, so one bolt goes like this. Oh, this one's too big. Oh no. I'll make the hole bigger. Okay, this one, I think it fits. Okay. Let's try. Oh, not even this one. Okay, I'll make the hole bigger. This is to catch any falling stuff, and it's time to drill this. Okay. Something. Oh, it's actually nice and covered. Good coverage. Should still work. Okay, connected the power. Let's check the situation. Yep, it's working. It's also very solid. So I'll do the other one, and that's all. Quick disconnect. It's also more pleasing to watch it. I'll do the other one and let's try it. Okay, the lights are ready now. And wow, look, I have them in this configuration. Like, could have them on this arm, and the next one same adjustable like before, but the interesting thing, I can have them also go sideways like this, like that. So this one from pointing down like that becomes with a parallel thing. It's not exactly perfect, this one, but something like this. I think it's pretty interesting, and I can bring it closer. This one, and this is the, actually I'll put them a bit far away, higher and further. And I can rotate this one a little bit, so it's pointing towards the interest. And this one doesn't work so well because I have it on the back there. If I would move it here, it would be much better, I think. So I might have to do that. But these are the things, and the white balance is at 3000 now. And it's much easier to record this now. This is the same unicorn as before. That's the same unicorn as before in this configuration for the lights, and this car looks really okay. So I will try to change the configuration now from this horizontal to, I don't know, something like this. I just rotate it. That's all I have to do, rotate it. Yeah, the only thing I have to do is to rotate the lights, as you can see, mounted with machine screws. Really well, lucky that the holes were the same distance between these two holes. I wasn't sure if it's gonna be the same, but they were the same. Same on this side. I think it turned out really good actually. And the other lights, I don't know what to do with them. I will set up a secondary area. And now this is how the Unicorn looks like with the lights in this configuration. I can bring it closer, even this one closer. And now the F is, there's so much noise everywhere. Really. It doesn't matter the noise. So it seems like there's too much light now, or I don't know. I think it's just trying to compensate for the grays, so let's reduce the exposure. Wow, the noise stopped. Okay, so this is the Unicorn. Okay, too dark now. Just minus 1/3, 1/3, minus 1/3 exposure. And that's the Unicorn. And this car. I could move the lights a bit further away again, just so it's not too overpowering. Maybe one like this, one like that, and above one like this, one on the side, one on top, and maybe like that, straight, maybe this way. So it's one hitting from the side and one kind of on the top. But here there's not much detail in the front, so I can bring this one closer to the front. I brought this light to the edge here, so it's very close now. Yeah, I think now it's much better. Now you can see the details in the car much better. The colors and the details in this horse. So this could be the configuration to use. Okay, I can spin it a bit. It smells like WD-40. I have to clean it really well. A bit further. Like that. Something like this. I think it's better to have them horizontal like that, one of them at least, so that maybe both of them. This aluminum gets a bit warm, but the lights, yeah, the lights are nice, not overheating at all. Do you see all this? Yeah, all the heat gets transferred to this aluminum support, which works as intended. I'll try to reduce the exposure further. The camera is trying to compensate for the gray. So if you see now, the details in the unicorn. I think these lights are much easier to use also. Just noise. They're much easier to look at when I sit here. When I sit here looking at them, I sit like this, I don't see the direct light. But before it was the same, I wasn't seeing the direct light. But now there is something about it, they're more comfortable to look at. The power is the same. I think it's just because the color temperature is more yellow instead of the 4000 Kelvin, it's 3000 Kelvin. But the power is the same, and the camera is adjusted to match the color temperature, so you will see the correct colors anyway. You will not see it yellow. The camera sees it. I set it manually to 3000 Kelvin. So it will display the colors as they should be, without any yellow or anything. This is top-down view, side view. Yeah. If I hold a pair of pliers, yeah, I think it looks really nice. Or this, and the stud, right? Okay, I think it's good, and I can reconfigure them from these bolts. I could attach it on these two holes here. This goes here. I could do that, like this one. Maybe I should put this one like that. Oh, hit the camera. Maybe I should put this one that way, but I'm not sure. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helps you. Very easy to build DIY LED panels like this. No need to worry about diffusion. If you need to worry about diffusion, you can add diffuser later, or just buy a regular video light panel. But this, I think it's really nice. The noise again. Okay, thanks for watching.